With Black Friday just a few days away, bargain hunters are getting ready. They'll soon head to local retailers in search of the best deals of the season. But some items may actually be cheaper if you purchase them later in the year. CBSNews.com's article, 5 Things You Should Not Buy or Shouldn't Buy on Black Friday, takes a look at what products shoppers should avoid and when to snag them a little bit later on in the year. NerdWallet's consumer savings expert Courtney Jespersen helped contribute to the article, and she joins me now from San Francisco to break it all down. Normally, these are lists of things you should definitely buy on Black Friday, so you're sort of flipping the script on us.
Yes.
I know that people who are way more organized than me, parents who are way more organized than me, are hitting the mall on Friday and they're trying to like get that Christmas holiday list squared away. But are there some things that parents should probably avoid buying on Black Friday?
Yes. So it's true. I mean, a lot of people take Black Friday seriously, and it's more of an experience and an event for some people. And there will be great deals on pretty much anything you can imagine. But the problem is some things will actually be cheaper later in the season. So one big one to keep in mind is toys. That's a really popular Christmas gift, and retailers know that. So when you get closer to Christmas, prices will drop more because retailers really want to sell those toys before the Christmas holiday comes. So the longer you wait, the better off for prices. Of course, you might have to kind of counter that with there might be less inventory, so you might not have your first pick of toy. So you need to weigh that and what's more important to you. Another big one to think about skipping is Christmas decorations. So those will really drop in price after Christmas, of course, but they also drop right before Christmas. So you can get a really good deal because those clearance sales begin early. And a third one to think about is jewelry. So that's a really popular holiday gift, but it's actually not that great of a buy anytime around the holidays because it's so popular. Any gift-giving month, jewelry is a lot more expensive.
That totally makes a lot of sense. You know, at this time of year is when we see these like dreamy car ads where everybody runs out in their PJs and there's a car on the driveway with a big bow on top of it. I always wonder, I've never seen anyone get a car with a big bow on top of it. But anyway, it works for the ads. But you say, you know, buying a car around this time, December, not a good idea.
Yes, so it probably doesn't really arrive just like that either. But yeah, so it's better to wait towards the end of the year. And that's just because the car dealerships will be really motivated to move those cars to make their end of month and end of year quotas. So if you can wait, you will get a really great deal towards the end of December.
You know, it seems to me that Black Friday isn't what it used to be. I remember there was a time where it would be a frenzy at the mall. You know, you'd be sort of body to body to body. And now there's a lot more space in the parking lot. But there must be some items that definitely are the ones you should pick up. You know, you always see people with the big screen TVs. I don't know if that's still the case. But what should you be buying on Black Friday?
You're right. So Black Friday has changed. It's a lot more online now. It's not just in store. You don't have to camp out and be on the sidewalk for days. But there are some great things. And you're right, it's the usual culprits. So things like technology and electronics. So think of your TVs and your tablets, your smartphones. All those sorts of things will be discounted. And those are usually the doorbusters. So that means they are limited in both time and quantity. Retailers will only make those best deals available for a limited period of time, and they only have so many to sell. So you need to act quickly, either right when the sale begins online or right when the doors open if you're willing to brave the crowds. Another great thing to think about buying is major appliances. So things like a washer and a dryer and a refrigerator. Those are all really great deals right now as well. And a lot of retailers will encourage you to buy more than one. So the more you buy, the better your savings. You might get a rebate or a gift card for buying multiple appliances. And a third thing I would think about is stocking stuffers. So CDs and DVDs are $1 a piece on Black Friday. So those are really great gifts too.
We love those doorbuster shots where people are just sort of smushed up against the glass and they tumble into the store and run for their lives. That is what we live for the day after when it comes to news. We're always looking for that video. And that's how you go viral. So according to NerdWallet, 24% of holiday shoppers last year spent more than their budget, and another 27% said that they didn't have a budget at all. What advice do you have for shoppers looking to save money this season?
Yes, so we came out with our consumer holiday shopping report, and we found this mixture of some people who set budgets but then went over them, some who didn't set one at all. So I think the most important thing is to first make one, and this is the best time, right before Black Friday. Go into Black Friday knowing how much you want to spend, and I think that will help you avoid some of those impulse buys once you do get in the crowd or once you're on the website and everything looks like a great deal. And then stick to that figure throughout the season. So keep track of your purchases and make sure you're really holding yourself accountable, and you're sticking to that amount that you set out to spend instead of just kind of bringing up purchases and then showing up in the new year and you have a big credit card bill.
All very good advice. I am always guilty of waiting till the last minute, and I am an online shopper. So I wait till the last minute and I get a deal, but then I got to pay like, $100 to get it delivered in time for Christmas. And then so there goes all the savings that I had. So I'm going to follow your advice. Courtney Jespersen, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You can read 5 things that you shouldn't buy on Black Friday by heading to CBSNews.com.